Might still be having people joining us on the Zoom call, but before we get started here tonight, if you could please silence your phones. We don't need that heard around the world. So, welcome. This Eagle Court of Honor is called to order. Good evening. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fred Wood, and as the Scoutmaster of Troop 268, it's my privilege to welcome you as we honor Mason Allen Myers and James Alexander Anderson for obtaining Scout's highest rank, the Eagle Scout Award. Eagle Escort, Nick Teodoro, would you please bring the Eagle candidates forward? Jacket off. Scout is prepared. All right, go ahead and return to your seats. Sean Fisher is Troop 268 chaplain. He's going to lead us in an invocation.
The Scout is reverent. Dear Lord, we thank you for the opportunity to come together as friends and family on this significant day in Mason and James's lives. Today is a celebration of a journey filled with challenges, friendships, struggles, and many amazing adventures. Today we think of all the merit badges earned, the skills learned, the character developed, and the service hours to their community that have brought them to this moment. So we ask for your blessing on them and their families who supported and encouraged them, as well as upon their fellow scouts and leaders who helped them along their journey. Please continue to walk with Mason and James as they take their next steps in becoming the men you desire them to be. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. If the audience could please rise for the presentation of colors. Color guard, attention. Color guard, forward march. Scout salute those not in uniform. Please place your right hand over your heart. Cross the colors. Place the flag of the United States of America. Place the troop flag. Honor your colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Audience, please be seated and Scouts remain standing. Please join me in the Scout oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, obey Scout law, help other people at all times, keep myself strong, and to wait. 2. Scouts may be seated. Color guard, reform. Color guard, forward march. Color guard dismissed. Yeah. Our Scout families here tonight, along with Scouts, would like to take a moment to recognize and thank everyone for joining us on this monumental occasion, including our Zoom guests. Also like to thank our troop charter representative, Jim Pegg, our district representative, Larry Lubin, our committee chair, Rebecca Boschert, and with all the lights, I don't know where she went and sat, so Rebecca. Leaders and committee, past and present, along with the Troop 268 Scouts who have been part of these gentlemen's journey. Thank you all. Be great to celebrate. It's great to be here to celebrate the accomplishments of these young men. Before we begin the Eagle ceremony, though, I would like Ryan Lestrange to come up for a minute, please.
Thanks, Mr. Woody. I want to thank the leaders and also the parents of the Eagle Scouts tonight for letting me take a little time. This moment's been 6 years in the coming. When you come to where James and Mason are tonight, is you're at the pinnacle of what Boy Scouts is the Eagle. Well, in Cub Scouts, the Arrow of Light is the last thing you earn before you go. And unfortunately, we were out of town. We had a family emergency we had to go out of town for 6 years ago. And being the great father that I am, I've waited 6 years for this moment to take place. So, Drew, would you please come up here real quick? And Drew, I would like to present you with your Arrow of Light Award that he's been waiting 6 years for. So,
I don't even know. I got it.
Mr. Woody.
All righty. This next section was I was asked to give a speech. And I've warned everybody, 11 pages. Y'all are stuck with me. And of course, it just disappeared. Really? I think it might be. But a scout is prepared. So at the end of each scout meeting, there was a moment called the Scoutmaster Minute. This will not be a minute. I was asked to give a speech, words of wisdom. Those who know me are already laughing. So please hold your heckling as long as you can. This is a special court of honor. The original was planned to celebrate 5 scouts. Unfortunately, some circumstances changed that plan. The troop normally has several court of honors throughout the course of the year, but when we have an Eagle Court of Honor, it is usually for the individual scout that has earned that Eagle. We've had 5 Eagles over the last year here in 268, which is an absolutely extraordinary accomplishment and just something that's truly awesome to be part of. The James Mason, got to look through all the lights. I'm not used to all the stage light stuff. Let me congratulate you guys again on your accomplishment. It's been an honor to be your Scoutmaster. You've both heard it over and over. Earning Eagle is extraordinary achievement among young men. You are both exceptional young men. While I was Scoutmaster when you earned your Eagle, I feel I only played a small part in your Scout career. There have been many other Scout leaders that have been part of it. And we're all incredibly proud of you. I'm sure you've seen many of the faces tonight as you've walked around here. And of course, many others are on Zoom. So let me welcome you again to the Eagle Brotherhood. I earned my Eagle back in 1988. Some things have stayed the same, some things have changed. I remember a sense of accomplishment when I was finally done with it, but there was also that wondering, was it worth it? There was a lot of work, right? And what did it really mean after the whole thing was done? I remember all of my Scoutmasters, but I only had 2. I remember some of my assistant Scoutmasters. Sorry, Rebecca, but I don't remember any committee members. No memory of a committee existing. Maybe it was just an oblivious scout. Boards of review just seem to be random dads. Maybe that is somewhat still the same. I was in Scouts to have fun, do exciting things, learn cool skills, earn a rank here, a merit badge there. Eventually, Eagle came along, and it was just the next thing to earn. It did not seem to be the special thing that all the adults told me it was. James and Mason, you all have memories from along your Scout paths. Bahama Sea Base, D-Bar. There were others too. Your first Scout camping trip, your first summer camp, freedom from your parents. First time Miss Tammy asked you to host some crazy camp out with a Cub Scout pack. Maybe the first leadership position as a patrol leader. Some of you held SPL, and that was probably not so fun. Not so significant. Each time you were asked to stand, give the Scout salute, and recite the Scout oath. You know what happened at the beginning of each meeting? You know what happened on a camp out? But outside of maybe a Veterans Memorial Service, there probably aren't too many specific ones that you remember happening. Leaders and parents, we have similar memories. We enjoyed hearing and seeing your excitement through all of your firsts, your first knife, first fire, first night in a tent with a buddy with no adults nearby. We didn't enjoy so much your first burn while cooking or tending a fire, your first knife wound, nor all the ticks. But we were also watching what was happening to you while you were growing as individuals, your confidence building, skills improving, interactions with other scouts and adults. We watched as you stretched the comfortable bounds that we had. And sometimes that resulted in bandages and stitches for some, other times a cast maybe. And it always led to new boundaries. All of my adult leaders, including the ones I don't remember, all had a part in what I became. Just as your leaders have had a part in you. All of us believed in Scout program. The ability to positively affect the character of scouts in the program. The ability to forge young men into capable, incredible young adults capable of spectacular feats. You're on the precipice of life. Life is fuzzy. Some of you have ideas of what you want to do, where to go. I know some of you have already had plans that aren't working out based on the last year. You probably don't have answers when adults ask you, what do you want to do with your life? And that's okay. It's pretty damn scary. That's how it is. That's reality. Life doesn't give us free passes. And sorry, your Eagle rank is not a free pass. You might get lucky. It will open some doors. Important thing to realize is what you've learned on your path to Eagle is what gives you an advantage to go where you want to go. Whether or not you realize it or not, the Scout Law and Oath have become part of you. Adults around you see that in you. You may never have to stand and say it ever again. But when you reach a point in life where you aren't sure which path to take, you'll remember those words that are burned in the back of your brain. Trustworthy. Be somebody with integrity. Know how precious your integrity is and protect it as much as you can. Loyal. Fight for your friends and your beliefs. Helpful. Remember, everybody needs a helping hand at some point. Friendly. Your patrol mates are an important part of you. Continue to nurture your friends and be there for them. Courteous. Trust me, nobody likes a jerk. Kind. The world needs all of that it can get. Obedient. Sometimes you're the leader, sometimes you're not. You know the importance of both positions. Cheerful. Positive perspectives get things accomplished. Negativity is a drain. Thrifty. Don't waste things. Money, time, energy, thoughts, or relationships. Brave. There is always something dark and scary out there. You've been through it before. You can make it through again. Clean. Don't be afraid to get dirty when required, but understand rot requires filth. Physically and mentally, avoid filth. Reverent. Whatever you believe in, understand faith. Hope is a powerful motivator. In regards to the Scout Oath, I'm just going to simply summarize it as it means pursue excellence. Do your best, physically, mentally, and morally. Don't pursue money specifically for greed's sake. Don't pursue relationships because you're lonely. Don't pursue comfort because you hurt. Pursue excellence, and with that, the world can be yours. Myself, your parents, and other adult leaders stand behind you. I can't express the joy that we have in seeing the men that you've become. Congratulations. We all think you're pretty amazing, and I'm hoping you do too. So thank you. Our next guest is a surprise and has traveled far to join us this evening. Thank you to him, his wife Myra, and his family for being a huge part of our pack and our troop. They've been a special part of our events and ceremonies for many years. So please welcome Thunderwolf.
Good evening. It was an honor to be invited to be here Hopefully I can make it through this. Guys, I'm proud of you. I remember the first time. It's been almost 11 years ago. And I stood before you and walked around the circle of fire and probably scared a few of them. But wasn't meant to be that way. But guys, I'm proud of you. You've accomplished a lot. I've seen you grow. And like Woody said, Eagle Scout can open some doors. Don't be afraid to put it on a resume. Show them. They understand. They know where you're coming from. And guys, I want to tell you a story tonight. I don't think I've told you this, but it's about being human and the eagle. We're the only two species of animals on this planet that have a choice. We can either sit and do nothing and pass away, or we can live and go on to do great things. The eagle's the only actual animal that has a choice to live or to die. And what I'm talking about, that eagle over the years, flying and in the water, different things, its chest feathers get very heavy with oil and dirt and different things. Its claws become weak and unsharp. It can't grab like it used to. It's heavy because of the weight of the feathers. It doesn't fly as fast. The beak becomes like a knife, becomes unsharp. It can't eat like it used to. So there comes a time in its life it has to decide, do I just want to sit around and barely get by and die? Or do I want to be reborn and live again? If that eagle chooses to live, it goes through quite an ordeal. That eagle will fly and find itself a remote area where he thinks he will be safe. And he'll spend weeks there without food or water. He will pluck all the feathers from his chest first. As the feathers start to come back, he will then take and pluck his talons one by one out of his feet. So now he's totally vulnerable to anything. Then, once the talons start to come back, the eagle will actually dash its beak against a stone or whatever it can find and break that beak. So now the feathers have come back, the talons have come back, he can protect himself. Within weeks, that beak will return. It will grow back. Eagle is renewed. That's what you guys need to keep on a forward path.
Yes,
Renew
this is
yourself
so
each time. Don't give up.
Amen.
Things get tough. Like Woody said, life's tough. It's even tougher now, but y'all can do it. You've done it over these years, and look where you're at now. And like I said, I'm very proud of you. I've got a coin in my pocket that was given to me. I carry it every day. Coin was given to me the day I flew down here by a woman in an airport that I never had met before. And when she sat down and we started talking, and I told her where I was going. Well, she gave me this coin, and it's got an eagle on the front of it, matter of fact. And if I can read it, I don't know if I can read in this light. I probably can't. It's too bright. Let's see. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength and mount up with wings as eagles. That's in the Bible. So always be an eagle, be a leader. I know you can do it. I've seen it over these years. And guys, before I go, I've got something I think there's 4 of you here tonight. I've got something for each one of you. You guys want to come up real quick? Thank you guys very much. Proud of you. Really am. Thank you all very much. Again, thank you all for inviting me. I've felt very honored to be here and to get to see these guys make their eagle. And all the other boys I'm proud of too, and the parents and the leaders. You all do a fantastic job. If not, they wouldn't be here. Thank you all too.
Thank you, Tony. Next, Anna Anderson.
Hello, good evening. It is such an honor to stand here as a mother of an Eagle Scout. I am honored to be here and for all of you to join us tonight on this big night. It means so much to me. And I found this poem. It's called The Boy Scout's Mother Asked, and it's by Dee Daly. And I'll try not to cry. Moms are the heart of the home and the glue that holds things together, and we're the prayers, we're the skin knees, we're the comfort. So this poem means a lot. We're the emotion. And I'm here to represent the moms tonight. Where has my little baby gone? The Cub Scout mother asked. He went by here a while ago. Did you not see him pass? So small in elementary school, and then a wolf was he. He learned to make the pinewood car and race it at the Derby. And after that, he was a bear, and then a Weeblo Scout. He learned the Boy Scout oath and law and skills in full amount. Crossed over to be a Boy Scout and shown what kindness meant. His best is what he'd have to be everywhere he went. Where has my little baby gone? The Boy Scout mother asked. He went by here just a while ago. Did you not see him pass? To hike the trails and pitch a tent, to swim the lakes and streams, to kindle a fire under the stars. These were his boyhood dreams. Down the long trail to Eagle, he persisted on his way. The many adventures that he had shaped the man we see today. He learned to be a citizen, a helping hand to lend. He learned what cheerful service means and how to be a friend. Where has my baby boy gone? The proud Scout mother asked. He went by here a while ago, and he went to be a Boy Scout, and time flew by so fast. He's an eagle now at last. And I just want to say that it takes a village. And I'm so thankful for everyone who has been here on this journey with us. And I stand here truly thankful, and I speak with gratitude and appreciation for those who've been here with us. Our Scout family, our mentors, our teachers, motivators that have been here for the boys, who gave the Eagles tools and skills and values that made them feel a part of something. It just meant so much to us, and we thank you that you cared enough to see them through. So from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. And I had a quote from Einstein that was, I think it's on here. Oh, there he goes. Try not to become a man of success, but rather to become a man of value. And the values that you learned in scouting are invaluable. So we're going to continue on. You're going to devote yourself to your cause, and with your strength, your soul, and you can find fulfillment in your heart, counting all the blessings along the way. And that's how you're going to stay true to your course. And as a praying mom, I pray that our sons have peace, courage, confidence, and faith to always be honorable and live with integrity. Thank you. I'm so proud of you.
DMX isn't working back there. All righty, moving on. Very nice, Diana. Thank you. So, as I had mentioned, originally tonight was going to be for 5 Eagles. So Glenn Anderson has put together a video, and it still has all 5, but most of those boys are here. And since we are a troop, it's still entirely appropriate. So a video for everybody's enjoyment.
PSA, going up for the PSA. 3 fingers, salute. There ain't no doubt about it. I wanna jump up and scream and shout it. Looking good in my uniform, 'cause baby, I was born to be a scout. See, it's my destiny, the only thing I ever really wanted to be. Green socks below my knee, 'cause baby, I was born to be a scout. Scout, scout, be a scout. 'Cause baby, I was born to be a scout. Scout, scout, be a scout. 'Cause baby, I was born to be a. Here comes the scout master. Drive the scout will be a little faster. Step on the gas, are we there yet? I wanna build a bridge for my eagle project. Yeah, see, I'm the real scout ranger. Got my spirit stick to keep me out of danger. Be prepared. Yeah, that's my motto. We're keeping it stacked like Vaden's grotto. Ha! The girls love me though, 'cause I've been looking real good in my neckerchief, yo. But one thing y'all need to know is I'm a funky weebalo. Ain't no doubt about it. I wanna jump up and scream and shout it. Looking good in my uniform, 'cause baby, I was born to be a scout. See, it's my destiny, the only thing I ever really wanted to be. Green socks below my knee, 'cause baby, I was born to be a scout. Scout, scout, be a scout. 'Cause baby, I was born to be a scout. Scout, scout, be a scout. 'Cause baby, I was born to be a. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let me tell you what it takes to really be a Boy Scout. You gotta serve your unit, serve the country, be a winner, be trustworthy. Good master, he be running the pack, never let a brother down 'cause he got your back. Gonna shoot for the stars, gonna be great, gonna go far. Sink or swim, keep your head up high. I'm a Boy Scout till I die. Oh, there ain't no doubt about it. I wanna jump up and scream and shout it. Looking good in my uniform, 'cause baby, I was born to be a scout. See, it's my destiny, the only thing I ever really wanted to be. Green socks below my knee, 'cause baby, I was born to be a scout. To the left, scout, dip it real good. Scouts, jump to the right, crisscross it to the right. Move it up, move it down, shake your body over town, and do it all again.
my dad! That's my dad, and I get revenge!
Hey, Brendan, you still want Mr. Ted?
What you got there, kiddo? Let me see.
Gold, gold, gold. I think this might be real. That doesn't look like full gold.
You don't think so?
No, that's not full gold. I can tell it's not full gold.
Well, you can cash it in at the bank, right? Put it on the scales.
Boys, the chickens did. They stepped up to the plate and made these,
Remember, strive to reach the eagle. The eagle is very high, but he is very attainable. You will create your own path as you grow up to reach that eagle. And of all the boys I see here tonight, I see not a reason that none one of you cannot attain the eagle.
Alec ends. Chase calls it.
James Anderson. Sean Fisher.
Million miles away, your signal in the distance, to whom it may concern. I think I lost my way, getting good at starting over every time that I return. Learning to walk again. I believe I've waited long enough. Where do I begin? Learning to talk again. Can't you see I've waited long enough? Where do I begin?
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
And the world's gonna know your name.
yeah,
'Cause you burn with the brightest flame.
yeah,
And the world's gonna know your name.
yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name. 'Cause there's gonna be a day when you're
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
yeah,
And the world's gonna know your name.
yeah,
'Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
be a champion, be a champion, be a champion, be a champion.
Walls of the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be
If there's one thing in my life that's missing, it's the time that I spend alone, sailing on the cool and bright clear water. There's lots of those friendly people, they're showing me ways to go, but I never want to lose their inspiration. Time for cool change. I know that it's time for a cool change. And now that my life is so prearranged, I know that it's time for a cool change.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
We'll put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. That's what we do with the drunken sailor, that's what we
That's the soul of a sailor. The soul of a sailor. Well, I went camping and I caught poison oak. Calamine lotion makes me look like a pink joke. What's so embarrassing is where I got the itch. I caught it going number 2, hanging over a ditch. It itches when I sit down and when the flame goes out. I hope it's gone before the venture girls find out. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
It is my distinct privilege and pleasure to notify you that you are the newest Eagle Scout in Central Florida Council.
Thank you.
I've got two wows. One, wow, for the awesome video, Glenn. That was pretty amazing. But also, wow, you know, guys, you've had a pretty awesome scout career. So I Can't imagine anybody wouldn't be jealous of what you guys have been through. It's truly amazing. So, moving on. At this point, I'd like to introduce James Fisher. Jamie, come on down. Jamie gets to explain to us what is an eagle.
Everybody said, oh, I'll do my best to get through this. I can't get through this. And we all know that I can't get through this. That's why you guys made me do this again. What is an eagle? We are here to honor these young men as they become Eagle Scouts. As we do so, it's important to reflect on what it actually means to become an Eagle. They've earned all 7 ranks by accomplishing over 325 requirements. I can't even look at you guys. They do not wear these merit badges as decorations on their uniforms, but wear them as a symbol of knowledge and ability. They are outdoorsmen, sailors, horsemen, marksmen, first aid trained, just to name a few. They respect nature and its challenges. They put in countless hours helping younger scouts and doing community service. These scouts have learned skills and have experienced events that will give them confidence through their entire lives, making them successful in all of their endeavors. As an Eagle Scout, it is not just a rank, but who each of them have become as a person. Mason, James, move forward with honor and grace, be an active member in your community, and always look back with remembrance of all that you have achieved. Congratulations. At this time, we'd like to ask Mr. Woody and Mr. Ryan and also Sean Fisher. We're going to throw a little wrench in here. Sean Fisher wants to, Mom said you wanted to come up. No, now. Yeah, now.
So I just wanted to take a moment to thank somebody in particular. Though you have rarely been in the spotlight, you've always been there behind the scenes, not only for me, but for all of us. You've helped plan and bring to life almost every ceremony and event that I can remember being a part of. So I wanted to take a special moment to thank you, Mr. Glenn, and present you with this mentor pin.
All right,
It's my turn.
back to
It's my turn.
Mr. Ryan Lestrange.
Thank you. Woody likes to talk. No. All right. I get the pleasure of introducing these guys tonight, these young men. I was going to say boys, but they've come a long way since being little boys, right? The first one is I'm going to bring up here. I was Scoutmaster when he crossed over. He was one of the few at the time that had come from a different pack. And his parents called me and said, hey, we need you to come over to our Blue and Gold and do a crossover. And yeah, I was not happy about that. Having to go somewhere else, like, not used to my surroundings. And I presented Arrow Light, but he was the only scout in his den to get the Arrow Light, which I thought was pretty cool that he was coming to us and he had done that. So Mason Myers, would you please come forward? Take off your blanket. You'll be fine. Mason's going to start by giving out his mentor.
Can't see anyone. Can't see anyone with the light up here. I didn't realize it was that bad. But yeah, I'd just like to thank all my mentors for being there always and helping me through everything that I've had to do. But yeah, yeah, I just want to thank everyone that came tonight and to support me and the other boys that have crossed over and have gotten their eagle. We've been a long way, but I just want to thank you. Oh, so my first mentor is Miss Tammy.
I'm so proud of you. Oh,
I guess this is for you.
I like you. Okay.
My second one is Mr. Mike. Thank you very much. My third one is Mr. Ryan.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. And then my fourth one, he's not here, but is Tony. He's like my uncle, but he's always been there for me. So that's my fourth one. And that's it.
Got to turn the page.
My turn again.
I did check.
That's your mom. Mason, your parents have been your primary source of support, love, and strength. At this time, we ask you to honor them. So would Tom and Jill Myers please come forward? Not that I can see anything. See if you're coming. There we go. Todd, as usual, is way back in the bushes. So.
So Mom, here's your pin. Thank you for
Congratulations,
thank
son.
you. Thank you.
We have to share it. I just do this. I'm going to talk. Okay. So Mason, your parents have been your primary source of support and love. No one will know the innumerable acts of self-sacrifice and hours they have dedicated, giving you encouragement and assistance that you have brought to this day.
Yes, thank you for saying this. I think it was like 72 hours. It was bad.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
You sure?
I messed it up. It's good.
I can write your name in. All right, long-awaited moment has arrived for you, Mason. Mason has completed 42 merit badges with all 325 requirements. His adventure trips included Raven Knob, La Noche, Peace River, D-Bar, Michigan. Mason's Eagle project was completed at Grace Community Church. He designed and pre-built an arbor for their prayer garden. With the help of family, scouts, and friends, he organized the construction of the arbor to be a long-lasting feature, providing shade and comfort for many years to come. Mason also included a water fountain to add to the peacefulness of the prayer garden. Let's see. Sorry, got to read ahead a little bit. Jill, come back up, please. This is no, he didn't pin it on you. You get to pin that on him.
Oh, good.
Mason Allen
Very
Myers.
sharp, too.
Come on over by your mom here. By the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it's my privilege to officially pronounce you an Eagle Scout. It is a distinct honor that we, your leaders of Troop 268, present you with the Eagle Scout Award, which I will ask your mother to pin over your heart.
Pause for pictures too.
Not yet.
Oh, no.
Don't read ahead.
My bad.
You also didn't see my scribbled notes that I moved things around. Very nice. Now, Tammy writes these notes for us. Pause for pictures.
Yeah, pause your pictures. Hey, wait, one more.
So Tammy writes these notes for us, and when we don't follow them, she will beat us mercilessly later. But in the box, you have 2 grandparent pins. You have grandparents here that you wish to go pin them on?
I guess.
You guess.
Yes, I do.
All righty. Go pin on your grandparents. You might want to say who they are. Thank you all for being here. All right, lastly, for Eagle. Once an Eagle earns his Eagle, there are also Eagle palms that come afterwards. There used to be a time period, but basically, the more merit badges you earn, the more Eagle palms you earn. At the time of Mason's Eagle, even though he basically had aged out like I did, he had an additional, I can look back here, at least an additional 15 merit badges. So Mason has also earned his bronze, his gold, and his silver Eagle palm. And I believe you've actually earned more than that because you've earned a second bronze, which means when you wear this and you wear it on the ribbon of your Eagle medal when you want, you get to wear the silver and the bronze at the same time to signify that you are actually more than 20 merit badges over the required Eagles. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Any more pictures? All righty. Mason, you and your parents may return to your seats. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. We're here for one more scout tonight, James Anderson. Now, there's a lot I could say about James Anderson. Whoo! Known James, he was little, coming through Cubs. He's mouthing, I'm sorry. James is always thinking outside the box. James always had an idea and always wanted you to listen to him no matter how many people were around. I don't say that as a bad thing. James always had an idea for you to do something, and it kind of made me a better leader at some points. Some points I wanted to wring his neck. I'm not going to lie. But I was glad to have him around. So James, come on up. And again, James is going to start with his mentor pins and then his grandparent pins.
Hello. First, I'd like to say thank you all for coming out tonight. Even though it's on Zoom, I know you can't make it tonight. I understand the circumstances, and that's perfectly okay. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's good that you're here. Thank you for everyone for joining us. It's been a bit of a trip, huh? But every time I say I have to, he slowly licks my cake. I really want that cake. Anyways, my mentors that I've chosen tonight, they have helped me in some sort of way. Thank you. Yeah. The mentors that I've chosen tonight have helped me in some sort of way throughout my life, whether it be at my home life or my academics. So my first pin I would like to give is to Miss Tammy. You have been my second mom as long as I've been a baby. I've known you for a long time. And thank you so much for everything you've done.
This is choir teacher.
Yeah.
You want to pin it? Yeah.
It's all good. We're good. We're good. There you go. Yeah, I'm good.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Whew, okay. All right. So, my second mentor pin. This is where I transitioned from home life to high school. My two other ones are teachers that helped me influence my life and have made me a better person. So, my two favorite kind of things are the arts. I'm a very creative person. I like creating, designing, and I like overall just making stuff. And there's just so much you can create, you know. There's a lot you can give to this world, and whether it be through film or through stage, both are outlets that help you express yourself. The first one I like to give to is good. The first one I like to give it to is Michael Beckemeyer. He's currently on the camera. Can you come up here, please? Also known as Mr. Beckemeyer. He is my film teacher. He was also my benefactor for my Eagle Scout project. I helped build a my group and we built a new TV set for them for the school news, and they continue to use it ever since the pandemic when the school started opening up. So thank you very much for teaching me so much. Keep going. We're good. All right. So the next part is my theater. Ever since I can remember, I've always had this thing of like just liking to be characters. I've always liked watching like superheroes, and I was like, man, I want to be like that. That's really cool. And I like this whole idea of like being able to understand other people and being able to like get what's in their head and understand what's like being like them, and like, you know, trying to like discover yourself and new people, you know. And a lot of that got expanded upon a lot more thanks to Miss Caitlin Derbyshire over there. She's running the sound system over there. Come on up. She's helped me a lot more confidence. She's helped me with learn a lot of tech, a lot of acting, a lot of everything, and it means a lot. Thank you so much. Here. All right. Thank you. Yeah, sure. So, yeah, I'm good. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm good. All right. All right. I have my so I have in my little box over there, I have my grandparent pins. Now I know you guys can't make it tonight, but I know you guys are in the Zoom. I saw Papa, I saw Grandma, I saw Nana, I saw Uncle Ben and Kristen. Thank you guys for being here along with them. I love you guys so much. I even saw I think I saw Grandpa in there too. Thank you, Grandpa, for being here. It means a lot. So next time I see you guys, I will have your pins. When I visit you guys, I'll make sure to pin those on you guys as a little honorary thing, I promise. And Grandma Sherry. There's a one for Grandma Sherry too? Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Make sure you tell her too. I will definitely do that for her as well. I think this is when I get to the parent part.
Slide on over. Based on my count, I get your first piece of cake.
Your second one will be licked, but Mr. Woody graciously has me on the page already. All right. Again, it's time for the parents' pin. So Glenn and Diane Anderson, please come forward. James, your parents have been your primary source of support, love, and strength. At this time, we ask you to honor them. No one will know the innumerable acts of self-sacrifice and honor they have dedicated, giving you encouragement and assistance that has brought us to this day. James, please present your mother with your miniature eagle pin. And your dad.
All right, mom and dad stay. Mom and dad stay. James has completed 35 merit badges with all 325 requirements. He held the positions as assistant patrol leader, troop guide, and assistant senior patrol leader. His adventure trips included Ravens Knob, La Noche, Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett, Peace River, and Seabase, Bahamas. James earned the 50 Miler Award. For his Eagle project, James built a custom light box for the TV production studio at Lake Minneola High School. He facilitated the design of a custom graphic representing the spirit of the campus and the students that attend. The light box was 8 by 5 feet, lined with LED lights to illuminate the graphic. This was constructed to be mobile and height adjustable for the student reporters to stand in front while broadcast the school's daily news. This created a new visual identity of the Hawks News Network. So James Anderson, by the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it's my privilege to officially pronounce you an Eagle Scout. It is a distinct honor that we, your leaders of Troop 268, present you with the Eagle Scout Award, which I will ask your mother to pin over your heart. James has also earned his bronze, gold, and silver Eagle Palms. Congratulations. Turn and pause for pictures. Have a seat.
All right.
Actually, let me change that. Come back up here. And Mason, come on back up. At this point, I would like to introduce Larry Lubin. Larry is a district leader. I ask him several times and his positions change all the time. But Larry's got a special presentation that he would like to make to the boys.
Boy, scouting changed since I got my Eagle way back in 1949. And I got my Silver Award, which is the Explorer Eagle in 1951. So we are busy. We didn't have to do projects in those days. And I've had the fortune to meet these boys twice now. You get to talk to them every day, every week, every month. I only see them when they come to the Eagle board. And I was very impressed with both of their projects. You remember me saying so, I think. And the other thing is that I see them when they get their Eagle during the Eagle Court of Honor. So tonight, I'd like to present the thing that we give away to all Eagle Scouts who have a Court of Honor from Lake District. Back in the early 1960s, a group of scouters got together and wanted to recognize these young men coming up as an Eagle Scout. They held a fundraiser so that there'd be no cost to the Boy Scouts themselves. At that time, they decided they wanted to have a red, white, and blue with an eagle on it. This is what we have now given to the Scouts. This has only changed very slightly in the last 60 years. Tonight, I'd love to put on these neckerchiefs for these new young men, our Eagle Scouts of 2021. Of course, no neckerchief will stay on a boy or a young man unless he has a slide to hide it up with. At this time, we give him a slide, very special, and it's only for Eagle Scouts who get it in the Lake District, Central Florida Council. On it, there's an eagle with the American flag flying behind it in the Scout emblem. On the top, it says Eagle Scout, Lake District, Central Florida. Only Eagles from Lake District get to wear this slide. As I told these young men when they got their eagle at their Eagle board, they are a marked man for the rest of their lives. And the Lord be with them, because it's a big, big journey and a heavy, heavy badge to wear. Be proud of them as we are proud of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. At this time, Tammy. All righty. Nicholas Theodoru, come on down.
Appreciate it. Mason and James, I have the honor of giving you the Eagle Scout charge on this occasion of your elevation to the highest rank in scouting. The Boy Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history, and you have been counted worthy of the highest rank in its membership. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you well know, is one of honor and responsibility. You are a marked man. As an Eagle Scout, you have assumed a solid obligation to do your duty to God, to country, to fellow scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother scouts. When you fail, you wring down by so much the good name of all true and worthy scouts. Your responsibility goes beyond your fellow scouts to your country and God. America has many good things to give you and your children after you, but these things depend, for the most part, on the character and the leadership abilities of her citizens. You are to help her in all that she needs most. She has a great past. You are here to make her future greater. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a leader. but lead only towards the best. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold to the highest level of service to God and fellow man. Live and serve, that those who will know you will be inspired to the finest living. I charge you to be among those who dedicate their skills and abilities to the common good.
All right, at this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Pegg. Mr. Pegg is our charter representative from Grace Community Church.
Well, I'm telling you, have you had a good time so far this evening? Thank you very much. Grace Community Church is proud to be a sponsor of Troop 268. And to see these young men as they have attained the coveted scouting milestone, the Eagle Scout. Now, just as scouting is not a point in your life and then you forget about it, it is also a beginning of a lifestyle that you will pursue throughout your entire life. Now, in your service to God, it too is not just a single event in your life. It is one that it's not just a time of when you sign a church membership card or give your life to Christ and then go on with the rest of your life, forget it from then on. It is a time that you commit your life to Christ and then pursue his will in your life throughout the rest of your life. Now, I read this before and it bears repeating. I want to read it again to you. But this was, when I say you've heard it before, Peter in the book, in one of these books here, says, I'm going to tell you something that you already know. I'm going to tell you again. I'm going to keep telling you till the day I die. Basically, what he was saying, that we have a tendency to push things aside. We forget. And people, when you talk about the Bible, he said, oh, that's a good book, but it's not the word of God. They try to tell you about other great books you should read, like Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, Homer's Odyssey, Austen's Pride and Prejudice. But the Bible is unique. The Bible was written over about 1,500 years span, written by more than 40 authors from every walk of life: kings, military leaders, peasants, philosophers, fishermen, tax collectors, poets, musicians, scholars, and shepherds, just for example. Moses, a political leader and judge trained in the universities of Egypt. David, king, poet, and musician. Amos was a herdsman. Joshua, a military general. Nehemiah, a cupbearer to a pagan king. Daniel was a prime minister. Solomon, a king and a philosopher. Luke, a physician and a historian. Paul was a rabbi. Mark, Peter's secretary. Written in different places: Moses in the wilderness, Jeremiah in a dungeon, Paul inside prison walls, Luke while traveling, John while in exile on the Isle of Patmos. Written at different times. David was in times of war, Solomon in times of peace and prosperity. They're written in different moods. Some writings from the heights of joy, others writing from the depths of sorrow and despair. Some during times of certainty and conviction, others during days of confusion and doubt. Written on 3 different continents: Asia, Africa, and Europe. Written in 3 languages: Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. Written in a wide variety of styles: poetry, historical narrative, romance, didactic treatise, personal correspondence, satire, biography, law, prophecy, parable, allegory. These writers address many controversial subjects that creates opposing opinions, and yet they address them with an amazing degree of harmony. The Bible presents single, unfolding story of God's redemption of human beings. Paradise lost in Genesis to the paradise regained in Revelation. The gate to the tree of the life closed in Genesis, and it is open to Revelation forevermore. Most important among all the people described in the Bible, the leading character throughout this is one true living God made known through Jesus Christ. The law provides the foundation for Christ. The historic books show the preparation for Christ. The poetic books aspire to Christ, and the prophecies display an expectation that no other book has been able to put together. And with this, we would like to present you, James, and Mason, each a Bible as our appreciation for you and the work that guided by this work. Thank you.
One last thing, Mr. Pegg. Did you want to have a closing benediction?
Let's pray, bow our heads. Father, we thank you for your love, unearned love, never dying love, love whom we don't deserve it, yet you gave your life for us. We just pray now that you will have a special blessing on these young men as they have started their life, committed their life to a life of pursuing goodness, greatness, and happiness. And let them know that and feel your presence in their lives throughout their entire lives, and help them that they will be a blessing to other lives that their lives come in contact. Thank you for all your blessings. We just want to give you praise. Amen.
All righty. Have you got anything else?
No, sir.
Tammy's typewriter ran out of ink around this time, apparently. So according to my watch, we still have 40 minutes to fill. So, oops. If everybody could join me again in congratulating James and Mason on their eagle. Thank you to all of you for attending. Thank you all of you on Zoom for dialing in. I think it's been a pretty awesome, spectacular ceremony. I'd like to give a thank you to our production help. It's a little bit more than what we've had in the past. Thank you again. And then also a big thank you to Glenn and Di for being the hosts for tonight. Thank you very much. With that, I'm going to conclude this eagle ceremony. And I believe there is some cake to be had. Thank you again, everybody. Guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Great.